World Championships, where JT Dunn defeated him thanks to death by elbow. But this right here is a huge challenge as he goes up against fellow Connecticut native, top 5 dead or alive, Sammy Diaz. I know you know a lot about Dustin Waller because he is, of course, 1/4 of the Miracle Generation.
Absolutely. And if you've listened to my podcast, the Indie Wrestling Corner, Dustin Waller has been on multiple times, so you can definitely check that out. Very familiar with him. These two are absolutely familiar with each other. I've seen them wrestle each other at other promotions as well. Sammy's amazing. You know, they're really good friends, so sometimes those make the best matches.
I was just going to say, you know, good friends often make the best enemies, and early on here we've got some mat-based wrestling with some wrist lock control, a Northern Lights throw over into an armbar from Sammy Diaz. Diaz with the early control right here. But listen, they do know each other pretty well. But for Sammy Diaz, this is his first opportunity on the main show of Fight Life to make an impact and to make an impression. So we'll see just what he's got. And this is where their friendship could be tested, as a clean break there did not fully occur. Diaz drops him with a shoulder tackle. And look at that from Waller. And I think Diaz knew exactly what Dustin Waller was going for. And this crowd are on fire early on. 2 Connecticut natives starting things off hot. Beautiful leapfrog into a drop down, and vintage Dustin Waller with a pose.
I love all the taunts with each other. I just love it.
I mean, the pose from Dustin Waller, twofold. Not only do we see Dustin Waller, there's the trip. Waller hits the ropes, and that spin kick through the middle ropes. Beautifully done right there. And a beautiful X Factor, but it's blocked with his hands. Into a roll-up. Just a 1 count early on. Arm drag, but like beautiful deep arm drag from Diaz. There's one from Waller. Sweeping a pinfall. Oh, the referee couldn't quite even get the first count in there. Another quick 1 count. Both of these guys. Big kick. Stripped up right there. Lethal injection early on. Oh, blocked with a waist lock right there. Diaz picks him up. Could we see Dead or Alive DVD? No. Oh, look at these two men. They know each other so well. I mean, Tiffany, when you speak with Dustin on that frequent basis that you do on your podcast, the Indie Wrestling Corner, by the way, tell the folks on Fight where they can find you on Twitter.
Oh, definitely. So you can follow the Indie Wrestling Corner at IndieW Corner, or you can find me, Loves to Dream 82. Just search Queen of the Indies. You'll find me, definitely.
And guys, get on those 2 Twitter accounts. You see some amazing content right there, both interviews, and you get a little bit of some backstage stuff right there that you may not see anywhere else. But look at this, both men catching each other's legs, and they're kind of, I guess, bargaining with each other. Is there a trust factor here? They're going to put each other's legs down? Oh no, you see, neither of them trusted each other. As good friends as they are, they know that both of them want the upper hand early on here. The crowd getting involved.
I love the chants. Put it down.
Oh, and Diaz with a double leg takedown. And perhaps he's now going for that cloverleaf. And look at Waller, great athleticism to roll himself back, and a double leg kickoff to get some separation between the two. Oh, Diaz thrown to the outside, and we've got some action on the floor of the Kinsman Brewery. A sweep of the leg. Oh, he caught his leg that time. Oh, great handstand. Single leg handstand with a big kick. Using, I think that was his shins that made contact. Oh, Waller then jumps over both ways, and a beautiful jump all the way over the top rope to the floor. Folks, we are at the Kinsman Brewery in Milldale, Connecticut. What a venue this is for professional wrestling. And this could well be a new venue for Fight Life to come back to month after month. We will see. Oh, Waller with a fantastic springboard knee flip, but just a 2 count. I mean, listen, we've already seen Dustin Waller go for that lethal injection once. When that lethal injection is struck, I very rarely see a man kick out. But Sammy Diaz has got that Dead or Alive DVD locked and loaded. Again, same concept. When it's hit, it's lights out. Is this going to be a war of attrition to see which man gets to that move first?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the shooting star.
Oh, knife edge chop right there, and this crowd lighting up right there. Now Sammy Diaz then nursing that chest in the corner. And I'll tell you, the people want another chop. If one is good, 2 must be better for everyone except for the top 5, dead or alive. Sammy Diaz, who gets lit up in that corner.
Ooh, he's not liking that.
Now, we have got Dustin Waller in the ring right now. Later on this evening, we will have fellow Miracle Generation member Kylon King going up against Young, Dumb, and Broke's leader, Jordan Oliver. That is one I am very excited for. Oh, he ducks that time. Oh, but good. Oh, and a double hand overhead chop from the speed sensation. Diaz thought he had the upper hand, but it wasn't to be. In fact, we've got all the members of the Miracle Generation in action tonight. We're seeing Dustin Waller here. We're going to see, as I said, Kylon King and Jordan Oliver a little bit later. But we're also going to see, of course, the other, oh, hang on a second, before we get into tonight's action, springboard into that beautiful forearm. Dustin Waller is on top here, ducks the clothesline, spins underneath twice. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Sammy Diaz, all of the momentum that was being built up by the speed sensation, chopped down in one beautiful tilt-a-whirl backbreaker right there from Sammy Diaz. Of course, the other members of the Miracle Generation will be in action tonight. That is, of course, the Haven, as they take on 2 other members of Young, Dumb, and Broke, Charlie Tiger and Ellis Taylor.
I love that we see Young, Dumb, and Broke up at Fight Life all the time.
There is a 2 count right there, just a 2 in the ring. We're getting, this is a great way to get started here. And now, look at this, Diaz in control. Is he gonna get some revenge? There's that knife edge chop in the corner. There's gotta be a second one coming. Revenge is a dish best served with an open palm strike to the chest.
I think we're going to need some ice. I mean, we're right by the bar over here, so I don't know, maybe we'll ask for some ice for the boys.
We sure are. Now, Tiffany, you have had both of these men on your podcast, of course, the Indie Wrestling Corner. I believe that Dustin Waller holds the record for the most appearances. Is that right?
Actually, you know what? JT Dunn's been on a couple of times, and Dustin, and I think they've been on 3 times, him and Kylon.
There you go. Miracle Generation leading the way. JT will, of course, be in action tonight. But, folks, if you were expecting to see JT Dunn and Casey Navarro in action tonight, unfortunately, Casey Navarro is not going to be able to be here. But JT Dunn, before we went live, came out in front of this crowd and issued an open challenge. So there is a mystery opponent coming for JT Dunn this evening. But let's focus back in on the action as Sammy Diaz is in control of Dustin Waller with that chin lock applied right there. There is a little bit of separation, and Dustin Waller is using that right hand to power the midsection to create some separation. Side swipe kick. Oh, could be going for that lethal injection. No, he didn't nail it. It's caught. Thunder bomb right there from Sammy Diaz. Only a 2 count. Uncanny. I will say that the lethal injection is a vicious, vicious move. However, the only criticism is that the person can often see it coming, so you really have to disable the person before you hit it. Sammy Diaz was out 99%, but not 100%. He saw it coming, shifted into that blue thunder bomb, got a 2 count, and now might well be on his way to picking up his first Fight Life victory and inflicting a second defeat in a row for Dustin Waller. Now, our main event tonight, folks, of course, features Masha Slamovich defending her brand new Fight Life World Championship against Janai Kai. And if you are looking for a main event that is going to be hard-hitting, just stay right here, guys. Every match is going to bring it, but that one in particular, let's just say we've got an EMT just 5 feet away from us ready, because I'm telling you, Masha and Janai, there is no love lost between those 2 competitors. Now, Diaz getting Dustin back to his feet. I believe that he is now, oh, look at him, just saying he's got nothing left. Don't ever discount Dustin Waller. The speed sensation has been down and out many times before, and look at him. He's in his home state, he's in his hometown almost. Oh, and he's been woken up by a slap to the face. And now look at these strikes from Waller. Waller ripcords Diaz out, but Diaz reverses it into a power slam. He's gone up. Second rope moonsault, knees were up by Waller.
Man, these boys can fly. Woo.
I mean, Tiffany, there is no doubt in my mind why you are a huge fan of the Miracle Generation and Sammy Diaz. This has pushed both of these two men to the limit. I'll tell you something, this is going to be, whoever wins this is going to really have put themselves back on the map. Now, if it's Dustin Waller, I'm saying he's back in the world title picture. If it's Sammy Diaz, it's a huge step for him. And Diaz is back to his feet, not before Dustin Waller, who uses the top ropes. And look at that hurdle over the top rope, rolls through. Nice strike there from Waller. This is where he gets his Speed Sensation nickname from, because Sammy Diaz can't keep up. Sling blade right there from Flash. And now Waller, again, this time goes to the ripcord, up onto the shoulders, fireman's carry. Death Valley driver into that beautiful side kick. That's the one you called earlier.
I love it.
Just a 2 count. And I'll tell you, that was 2 and maybe 6/8. There wasn't much in it. Waller gets him up. Michinoku driver right there. Once again, just a 2 count. Wow, unbelievable right here.
I really thought he had that.
Our referee, Travis, right here, is so on the ball with these counts, and that was so very close. Now, who is your next guest coming up on the Indie Wrestling Corner?
I have in 2 weeks. It hasn't been announced, so I guess
we'll here we go.
It here. So I'm going to have, I think it's June 5th. I think that Tuesday. I think that's the date. I'm going to have the Slime Balls, new tag team action coming to you.
Some tag team to watch out for. Oh, but caught on the top rope with a big kick there was Dustin Waller, and Sammy Diaz, I think he may have knocked him out. I think Dustin Waller may be out. His head has not come up just yet. And this is dangerous. They are on the middle rope right here. Dustin Waller then is being picked up. Oh no, surely not. I think, yes, he is. Sammy Diaz, number 5, dead or alive, going for a superplex. But look at Waller in the ring. Oh, hang on a sec. Look at him holding onto that top rope every time he tries to lift him. Oh, Waller, beautiful reversal. And now look at Flash. He is up. Oh, Flash, all the way to the top. Here we go. Mamba Splash, missed. He's back on his feet. Pop up. Oh, no, wait a sec. All the way up. Buckle bomb. Power slam from Diaz, rolls through. Here's that moonsault. He nailed it. This is over. Wow. Still just a 2. Pop-up powerbomb again into the buckle, perhaps. Pop-up powerbomb, he's folded over. Wow, Dustin Waller. I mean, the impact that he has taken right now. Can they keep going? The crowd are chanting fight forever. I mean, they can keep going all night, but there has to be one move coming through that is going to take this and finish it. Surely, Sammy Diaz has thrown so much. What more can he possibly do? That Death Valley driver, Tiffany, has to be in the back of his mind.
I don't know, is it coming?
Oh, and there he is, look at this, he's signaling for the end. Oh, and he's picking up the somewhat lifeless body of Dustin Flash Waller. And I don't think Flash, and the referee now checking on Flash. I'm not sure if he's, no, he seems like he's okay. He's pushing the ref away. And now, up he gets. He's being yanked up basically to his feet, lifeless for the most part. And he's being placed on the top rope. This is dangerous. I think Sammy Diaz wants to put an exclamation point on his main show debut here in Fight Life.
Oof, they are red.
Now what has he got planned here? Oh my goodness. Are we going to see a top rope Death Valley driver? Oh, look at this from Waller. Right elbows to the side of the head of Diaz. And now Waller now. Oh, wait a sec. Waller has climbed in. Waller is up. He's all the way on the top.
Wow.
He lands on his feet. And a Hurricanrana from the top rope. Lethal injection. And the Lakers may well be out of the playoffs, but the Mamba Splash nails it right here.
Wow.
And we have our first match finished.
The speed
That was amazing.
sensation, Dustin Flash Waller.
What an opener here at Fight Life #1. Dustin Flash Waller comes up with a huge victory and surely has put himself back in the world title picture. Tiffany, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, folks at home, make sure you are going on Twitter, following Tiffany's Indie Wrestling Corner at IndieW Corner. Tiffany, what's your social again?
Oh, it's at Loves2Dream82. Thank you so much for having me.
It has been our pleasure. We look forward to lots more special guests. But for the rest of the night, folks, you just have me. I can be found on Twitter at RegKen3RD. And we have got Dustin Waller and Sammy Diaz in the ring. Are we going to see a handshake to get things going? It could well be a handshake. And there it is, two Connecticut boys shaking hands with one another. A great first showing here. Fight Life #1 getting started. What a fantastic start we have. Well, guys, we have so much more to come. Don't forget,